Hi, I'm Mr. Sand, and I'm going to take you through a little tutorial on how to talk to me, how to email me, for instance. Because I want to help you as much as I possibly can, but um, sometimes I'm not around my email. I'm not glued to my email, so I don't always get your email right away. And when I do, if you give me a very difficult to respond to email, it's hard for me to respond as quickly as I want to. So, for instance, if you give me a very vague email saying something like, I just don't get a problem on the practice problems, I can't help you unless I go through everything on the practice problems there and go through every step of every problem. So, in order to email me and get a good response quickly and to actually answer what you're thinking about and what you're having problems with, even though you're frustrated, I know you're frustrated, try to be as specific as possible. So that means when you're emailing me, you're saying something like, "Hi, Mr. Sand." You're excited to talk to me. You say, "Hi, Mr. Sand. You know, I'm having a little problem I have a question. How about that? I have a question about problem 3 on week 1 practice problems. Some people get to this point and it's good, right? So that's nice. You're giving me specific where you're having the problem, like what assignment you're having a problem with. Some students don't even do that. So that's a good first step. So be specific there. Now, after this takes some maturity. So it takes some knowledge of yourself and knowing where you're stuck. So the more detail you give me at this point, the better. So maybe you say something like, I don't know how to calculate slope for a line of best fit. Can you help? Or please advise, or what tips do you have? What advice can you give? What steps should I take? That's a good one. Okay, so the tone for emails actually does matter, since this is the only interaction that we have with each other. If I get a tone of an email where it seems as if you're angry, some students have tones in emails that are actually angry tones, and I can pick up on that. And it makes whoever you're contacting a little defensive. Just so you know, this is like a first step in how to conduct yourself professionally with other people through this medium of email, which can be construed as, people can construe you as being very negative and very angry and very attacking. So just make sure that you're very clear and you're always, even though you might not think it's your fault, you're always suggesting that, oh, you made a mistake. I do the same thing when I'm emailing you. I often think, oh, I must have made a mistake. Even though I might not think that I made a mistake, I'm always open to the fact that I could be making a mistake. It gives the email a tone of much more welcoming and kind of, you just kind of want help, and I'm there. And when I read that, I think, okay, I want to help this person as much as possible. And I'm not saying that I don't help people if they have angry tones or blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying that going forward in a kind of professional email environment that you're going to live in, it helps to have a tone where people are responding positively to you. I'm always going to respond positively to you. Because that's my job as a teacher, to be kind and welcoming, and I'm not allowed to be upset with you. But other people in the real world might become a little bit short with you, or they might not respond to your email if they think that your tone is off. So anyway, that's a very long distraction and diversion from what I really want you to focus on here, which is specificity and getting as many details as you can in this. in this email right here. You should also say what you've done to try to, take care of this. You could say, I've watched your walkthrough and maybe you can say, I think it's similar to what you say around minute to around 2:30, I guess, like 2:30. That's the timestamp. That is extra piece of detail that might be helpful, because what I might do is I might just refer you back to the walkthrough. If I don't think that you've looked at the walkthrough and I know that we've covered this material in the walkthrough, I might just refer you back to the walkthrough. That's good. All this information really helps, and I can give you back an email very quickly, and I can give you extra detail, and then I can ask if you've got further questions, and we can explore the problem a little bit more. But try to think about what specifically is holding you up in this problem and what problem you're referring to. Those are key pieces of information that I need to know if I want to answer your question. So hopefully this helps, and it helps in every course, not just sciences, but specifically in sciences. This will get you a reply very quickly, and I'm there to support you in any way I can. I just want to make sure that you guys know what is going to get you the best response from email. Okay? So